Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas. Today I am going to be talking about how you can successfully pass your college finals. I am a second year in college. For those of you who do not know, I do attend Chico State. I will link my Chico State videos down at the bottom. But today, that is our subject. I have 5 key points in passing your finals. So let's get into it. The number one tip that I can give that works for every single college student is to attend office hours. I know you've probably heard that a lot, but you really need to go to office hours. Each professor has a different time and date where they have their office open to students to come in and ask them questions. I go into office hours a lot, whether it's a little question or a huge question, I'm confused about something, I need help, anything. The professors are really understanding, and this is their time where they can get to know you as a student and help you out. Basically, they want you to succeed, they want you to pass the class. So if you're ever struggling, if you ever have a question, go to your professor's office hours. And of course you can ask a classmate about something, but go to your professor's office hours because a lot of them are very understanding. A lot of times before an exam, I will go to my professor during his or her office hours and I will be like, look, I'm nervous about the exam. Like, I'll lay all my feelings out, like, I'm nervous about this exam. I didn't really understand this part or this part. What can I do? And they'll either like tell you, different resources that can help you, such as tutoring hours. Like, some colleges have different types of tutoring departments that are in the library. I know Chico State has that. But they can provide you with that. They can sit down and talk to you about what it is you need help on. They can help you. They're just, like I said, in your best interest. They want you to succeed. So take advantage of this time that they have open just to talk to you and help you out with your classes and with your finals, basically. The number 2 tip that I have is try not to procrastinate. Finals is in 2 weeks, so I'm going to start studying today and this week, the rest of next week, and then the week after that it's our finals. So try and study at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance, especially because some finals are accumulative, and what that means is they cover all of the material from the beginning of the semester to the end. I really don't like those because you're cramming all of this stuff into one huge exam, final exam, which can make or break your grade. Some of them aren't accumulative, which is based on just the end of the chapter. It's kind of like a regular midterm. Don't procrastinate because stress does lead to not doing well on exams, especially because final exams, you have an exam in every single class. Usually midterms are all like different weeks, different days, but final exams are all back to back, so you have to study for every single class and it's very stressful. So again, don't procrastinate, start in advance so that you're more prepared for when the exam comes. The number 3 tip that I have is when studying for your final exam, don't just read your lecture notes. I mean, that only helps for when you have a photographic memory, but let's be honest, most of us cannot retain any information that we just read. We have to interact with it. I use a lot of color. I use highlighters and different color pens in order to sort out my stuff. I also do make flashcards, especially when there are a lot of key terms that I have to memorize. Another studying technique is right when you're done with lecture, go back and review your notes, highlight, underline, annotate questions that you have so that you can ask the next class. It really helps to have your mind understand the topic and understand what's going on in lecture when you go back and go over your notes. Also, I like to draw pictures when I do take notes. I will insert a clip of some of my notes from psychology this semester. I do like to draw pictures because when I'm taking the exam and I associate the picture with the term and I understand it, when I'm taking the exam, I think of the picture first and it helps me to answer the question. The fourth tip is manage your time wisely. So towards the end of the semester, what I like to do is I like to break down the times that I'm gonna study out of the day, and I like to write out the time that I'm gonna wake up to the time that I'm gonna go to sleep. And in between those times, I put time I'm gonna study, I'm gonna grocery shop, I'm gonna do this, do that. Basically just time manage, because these last few weeks, you're just gonna grind out all of this work and it's gonna be really stressful because we all have lives outside of school that it's gonna be hard to just hibernate and study all day. Know how to time manage and give yourself the time to study as well as still having a social life. The fifth and final tip that I have is don't be afraid to ask for help. I know a lot of us are very prideful and kind of embarrassed to ask for help when you're in college. If you're really struggling on something, ask a classmate or ask your professor, like I said in tip number 2. Go to office hours. Go to a tutoring session that is offered on campus for those Chico State students in the Miriam Library. The 4th floor, there is a math and writing lab. I'm not sure if they have any other tutoring. You can probably find out if you go in and ask, but just don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Using these 5 tips, you guys should be able to pass your finals successfully. I really hope that this video was informative for you guys. I love making Chico State videos or any videos that have to do with college. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you guys the best of luck on your finals. May the curve be with you. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if there's any other videos that you would like to see, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.